Welcome to our training on your new school-wide behavior plan. We are BCBAs from an ABA clinic here to assist in the creation of your new school-wide behavior plan and to train all staff members in reinforcement. We created a school-wide plan and will train all staff with regards to positive reinforcement. This reinforcement will include no-cost items and some cost items that we will either provide for your school or we will help you to fundraise to support reinforcement items such as pizza parties. During your already scheduled bi-weekly meetings, teachers will have the opportunity to contact us here at the ABA clinic with any updates or questions. Parents will be notified and updated throughout this process with regards to the changes in the school-wide positive intervention plan. We can send home examples to parents how they can provide praise to students for earning the tickets in school. Parents will be informed of these changes in school via email and letters sent home. These informational notices will also include links to training videos for parents if they wish to generalize the skill at home as well. Reinforcement at the Tier 1 support level is most appropriate because it will help to effectively teach appropriate behavior to all children. Through the use of school-wide rules, routines, and physical layout modifications taught by staff members, you can prevent the initial occurrences of maladaptive behaviors. School staff members are crucial to the success of this new plan. When you have staff buy-in in the PBIS model, it will be most successful. Implementation of interventions will be conducted by all staff at Halls Elementary, including instructional assistants and specialist teacher, making it important that you all understand and abide by the new procedure. From this clip, you can see that we need to focus on a few areas. To prevent the behaviors that you just saw, we propose the following changes. Designated stopping and starting points marked by spots on the ground. This will allow younger students the knowledge of where to stand, but with older students, they will also know when to start and stop walking, and where to stand in place if they need to wait. This will also serve as a stopping and checking point where teachers can ensure there is a 4S line. During high traffic time, 6th grade peer monitors will be utilized. Potential peer monitors will have an application. 6th grade teachers nominate which students out of those applied should be chosen. Once chosen, parent permission needs to be given. Peer safety monitors will receive one training provided by the BCBA team members. These students should be dismissed 2 minutes prior to the first lunch dismissal and after school dismissal. Students should arrive early to school so that they can be positioned in their designated area prior to arrival. One student will be located on either side of the hallway to monitor student behavior, rewarding those students following the hall's procedure. All staff will be utilized and will be given a map of where and when they should be during passing periods so that hallways are adequately supervised to ensure that students are abiding by the new plan. During arrival, we will be positioned at the entrance to the classroom. This allows them to watch their student behaviors, but also greet and praise the students as they enter. During lunch, teachers dismiss students for lunch and stand at the doorway. There will be assistants in the stairway and hallway where the teachers aren't, or grade class is not going to lunch. These assistants are also the assistants working the lunch and recess. During dismissal, teachers will be positioned at the door to the classroom. Teachers from special needs rooms or more than one teacher will be placed in the hallway or stairwells. There are assistants who work the bus route will be positioned in the cafeteria where buses enter or leave. Students will be required to walk on the right side of the hallway, only passing when lines are stopped on the left side of the line. The next key piece to the new behavior plan is that prior to exiting the classroom, students must be standing in a 4S line. Visuals of what a 4S line is will be posted throughout the school and in each classroom. While in line waiting to leave the classroom, students must be silent, have their hands to their side, be in a single file straight line. The last thing is smiling because we had a great day, or when we see others in the hallway, we do not talk but rather smile. Keeping the hallway quiet will allow for students to hear teacher directives clearly. While walking in the hallway, students must remain in their 4S line. This also helps in case of fire or emergency where you must account for all students. Teachers should assign a line order so students are always in the same position. According to Dad, Wanwa, Shazad, and Khan, one of the most effective strategies in school-wide behavior intervention is reinforcement. How this will work is that teachers will be given tickets that they will be allowed to give away to any student that is following expectations in the hallway. After a student receives a ticket, they will put it into the classroom jar that we will provide for you. On Friday mornings, teachers will pull one name that will go into a larger school-wide raffle that students then can earn larger cost prizes. Within the classroom, 5 tickets will be chosen and then receive non-cost prizes in the form of student reward coupons. These coupons will range from being able to wear a silly hat, to sit in a teacher's chair, or bring a stuffed animal to school, and will range from grade levels to keep age appropriate. According to Stormont, Smith, and Lewis, verbal praise has shown to be successful with motivating students to continue to follow expectations. We want to ensure that teachers are using more positive types of praise. More use of descriptive praise is illustrated by the visual you can see on the screen. Will allow students to know exactly what he or she is doing right and will motivate them to keep doing it. Woo woo! Raise the roof for these awesome praise ideas. You will receive a handout with the same visual to serve as additional examples of praise. These creative ways can help students feel energized and excited about receiving the verbal praise from school staff. We will also be working with school administrators to make changes to school policy. We will be adding the use of a 5-minute and 1-minute warning bell to help promote students to get to class on time. Staggered hallway passing periods will be put into place to prevent congestion in the hallways so that students can walk in proper lines without overcrowding hallways.
All right, this is Duque's class. Let's line up. Oh, I love the way you stopped on your paper on blue. Awesome job, guys.
Reinforcement is a great motivator for students to continue listening and to do what is expected of them. When the reinforcement is not on a schedule, it works better. Praise works as a reminder for students to always be appropriate. Reinforcement and praise work together to increase good behavior as well as label what students are doing correctly. It will bring attention to the correct instead of the incorrect. A universal change in language used for reinforcement interventions will be included for teachers and parents. In order for transitions to be successful with the new reinforcement intervention, teachers will have additional goals of generalizing these skills in different settings at Halls Elementary, such as in the lunchroom and bathrooms. Frequency count, shown in Exhibit E, we will track teacher and staff usage of praise and reprimands. The goal being eventually seeing more praise recorded than reprimand. At the conclusion of this presentation, we will provide you a survey as an exit slip to gauge your understanding of this new behavior plan, and any additional trainings we may need to provide based on feedback. Within the next few days, you will also receive a follow-up email that we encourage you to ask any additional questions. During your weekly school-wide meetings, you will then practice these skills on your colleagues before intervention starts. We then would like you to implement the new behavior plan and collect data. After initial implementation, we will have you take a survey assessing whether you believe this to be successful or not, and we will provide you a follow-up training based on our findings. We thank you for your time and look forward to the implementation of this new plan.